hard to tell the brain and the heart apart. In Western culture, the two are often separated, bifurcated, and people who are brainiacs have a hard time figuring out their emotions, and sometimes vice versa. Well, some people think that faith and intellect are miles apart from each other. If you're a smart person, then you don't really believe in supernatural things. Well, Jesus had made a mess of things on Monday of Passion Week. He did it on purpose. He went into the temple and he made a whip and he drove out the moneylenders. He confronted the system in such a way where they would have to respond to him. And so the religious leaders, the elite, the highly educated, thought they would go put this hillbilly, this rural prophet, back in his place because they were a lot smarter than he was. And so they came in waves, scribes, Pharisees, religious leaders, and they asked Jesus impossible questions. They thought they would stump him, but they left themselves stumped. They left humiliated. Sometimes we put him in a different category, the faith category or the religion category, that certainly he couldn't talk to the likes of Einstein or other smart people, when in fact, according to the scriptures, it's Jesus who created everything, including all the smart people, and it's Jesus who holds everything together by his very word. Jesus is not lacking in intelligence. Eventually, they stopped asking him questions, and then it was his turn. He asked them a question that completely stumped them. And one of the versions of the gospel says the crowds were delighted when they could not answer his theological question. The beautiful thing about Jesus is not only did he have a brain, he had a heart. And the question he asked has to do with the nature of the Messiah. Many of the religious leaders who were sent to trip up Jesus later became followers of Christ as the question he asked them mulled around in their brains, and they began to process who the Son of David was. That the only way that David could refer to his descendant as Lord would be if the Messiah, his descendant, was actually divine. Jesus gave them a life preserver. Which is it, brain or heart? Well, why not both?